Hey, so this is Felix Warren at For Scrying Out Loud, and I have this really cool thing that I found at the thrift store that I thought the Divination and Witchy community might find kind of interesting. And object-wise, it's pretty simple. It's a tray, and I mean, it's made of like plastic or some kind of plastic-ish material, possibly from the 60s or 70s. And what's really, really interesting about it is the actual pattern on it is these collection of symbols. Just these symbols that are really, really interesting. They remind me of Lenormand symbols, except that they're not standard at all. And there's definitely some that are very, very relevant to tradcraft. I'd say that this fork and rake symbol up here is super relevant to traditional witchcraft, since that's the that fork is basically the stang that you see a lot of traditional witches using. It's a cooking fork in this particular context. And then we of course have the goat's head, all sorts of really awesome goat things having to do with witchcraft. And then we have more normal things like the British Union flag. That's not something that we consider really relevant to the practice, I guess, unless you're British, and it can be relevant to you. There's a not very anatomically great camel. We've got artichoke. We have a sampfon, whatever the heck that is, tie-wig, pineapple, an owl, star, and organ. I love the keys here. And so yeah, I find it really, really interesting. I'm gonna have to look up some of these things here. You can kind of get an idea of when this set of symbols is from due to stuff like Quaker head, China jar, just China jar, that's all it says. French lady, a questionable porcupine. There's just, stuff here that can kind of date the era that this is from. And, a griffin, that's pretty cool. I haven't really looked over all of these yet. Pilgrim. Some of them run off the page, too, so I have no idea what the original chart of symbols this is from was. Over here we have the sword and mace, which, kind of has the wand feel to it, as well as the blade. So I think I could get a lot of divination meaning out of this. I may have to develop my own system. Who knows? But I thought that the community would find it interesting, and maybe someone out there has an answer as to what this set of symbols is from, or what the possible meanings are. So that's it. Thanks for watching.